I'm looking at it from an optimistic position. Now, yes, we're in the grey list. Is it a bad thing? Yes and no. It's a bad thing because we have been grouped amongst the jurisdictions of concern and increased monitoring. And as Ken told us in his presentation, there are all those concerns now about more scrutiny on transactions, etc., etc. But it's also an opportunity for us to quickly address the deficiencies within our system. We have a pressure of 2 years within which to address this. So we use that opportunity to fast track what is required in terms of legislative amendments, to fast track what is required in terms of just putting the measures and the resources in place. Different countries respond to grey listing in different ways. Some feel it and they have an impact. I think Mauritius was there on the grey list because of the nature of the economy. They felt it. Some don't feel it. Uganda has been on the grey list for, I think the longest. They came out this year, almost 5 years or thereabout, for a very long time. Yeah. Whether they felt or not is different. So our economy may or may not. Only time will tell as we go along. But of course, we hope it won't have an adverse impact. Are we going to lose foreign investments? I don't know. Depends on the risk appetite of the investors. To me, I look at it otherwise. Why do I say this? Tanzania has been on the grey list for the last, 2 years? The newspapers, before we joined the grey list, this year, February. But the newspapers last year were saying we're losing foreign direct investment to Tanzania. Was it because they're on the grey list or because of the investment climate? Yeah? Were we losing foreign direct investment to Tanzania in the region? But they're on the grey list, yet investors were going there. So it does not necessarily mean that if you're on the grey list, you're going to lose investors. There are those investors who see it as an opportunity. So for us as a government and as a country, if we want to improve our investment climate, then really the grey listing will not matter neither here or there. UAE was on the grey list. Did it prevent investors from going there? Did it prevent tourists? Actually, funds were moving there, and after the Russia sanctions, money was moving to UAE. So countries responded differently. We don't know how, as Kenya, we will respond to this. But I'm optimistic that we may not see an adverse impact. We may not see. Only time will tell. But a grey list is not really a death sanction or something that no, we should now we are here. No, let's work and we'll get out of there. Yes, loss of reputation may be there, but again, as I say, this is neither here nor there. So what do we need to do? Let's work towards getting out of the grey list at the shortest time possible. Latvia, after the mutual evaluation report, within 1 year, they addressed their deficiencies and were spared. Mauritius were out within 2 years. So what we need to do is to challenge ourselves. Can we do this within 2 years or less to get out? Thank you.